In this tutorial, we are going to learn about update command. Here you can see an employee table, and I want to change value from this table. As you can see, here is an employee named Smith, and he get paid $800 as salary. But he got a promotion. That is why his salary has increased. So we need to update this column, $800 to $900. We have another employee named Emily, and her age is not 22. She is just 21 years old. I mistakenly wrote his age is 22. So we need to update her age. So whenever we need to update existing data, then we need to use a special command named update. So let's see the syntax. How we can use update command. First we need to type update keyword, and then we need to provide the table name, and then you need to type set keyword. We use set keyword to set a value in a column, and then you need to provide the exact column name. And using equal to sign, you need to provide value. You can set multiple columns value at once. Just you need to use comma between them. And then you need to use where clause. And you need to set a condition. Just remember, if you run update command without where clause, otherwise this change will happen in all the table. That's why we need to use where condition. So let's start the practical and try to explore how we can use update command. Hey, here you can see I'm back to my MySQL Workbench application, and I already start MySQL and Apache server. So I'm going to create the connection. Here you can see my SQL editor, and also you can see our tables, employee and person. Here I'm going to practice our update command. We already use a table named employee. And if I show you the table, you can see we have 6 records in this table. And now I want to update a record. Here you can see an employee named Smith. I want to update her salary, 800 to 900. So I'm going to use update command. So I'm going to remove these lines, and I'm going to type update. And then we need to provide the table name, and our table name is employee. Then we need to use set keyword, ACT. It's mean which column you want to set. So I want to update salary column. So I'm going to type salary. We don't need to use quotation because salary's data type is int. So I'm going to remove this. And simply I'm going to type 900. And now we need to use condition. Otherwise it's going to change all the records. And I want to change salary only for Smith, not for everyone. So I'm going to use condition where name equal to Smith. And I use semicolon to end this line. And if I click on the employee table, you can see columns data type, name varchar, age int, gender varchar, and salary int. So let's execute the code and see what happened. So I'm going to click on the thunder icon. Here you can see it's run successfully. If I show you my table and reload this table, you can see we update the employee salary 800 to 900. Let me show you another example. And now I'm going to show you how we can change multiple columns value at once. If I show you my table, here you can see an employee named Emily. I'm going to change her age, and also I'm going to change her salary at once. So first I'm going to select the employee name, Emily. So where name is Emily, I want to change her salary. And her salary is $1,000. And I also going to update her age. So I'm going to use comma, and I'm going to type age. Here you can see our age column data type is int data type. So I'm going to type equal to 25. So here you can see I'm going to update 2 columns value at a time. So let's execute the code and see is it work or not. So I'm going to press the thunder icon. You can see our query run properly. If I show you my table and reload this table, here you can see now Emily age is 25 and her salary is $1,000. Not only that, we can update multiple rows value at once. Just we need to use in operator for this. Let me show you. So I'm going to remove this equal to sign, and I'm going to type in. Then I use parenthesis. Inside the parentheses, we need to provide the employee names. Which employee I want to update. So I'm going to change add 1. Using comma, we need to provide another employee name. And our employee name is Smith. If I execute this code, it's going to update salary and age both of the employees. So let's execute the code and see what happened. Here you can see it's executed successfully. So if I back to my table and reload this table, here you can see Advan is 25 years old. Also Smith is 25 years old. Advan's salary is 1000 and Smith's salary also 1000. Here you can see how we can update multiple columns and multiple rows in one line of code. For this, we need to use in operator. And then we can select multiple rows. At last, I'm going to show you another example. So I'm going to remove this where clause. If I do not use where clause and I want to update only one column, only salary column, so I'm going to remove age column. If I execute this code, it's going to update all the employee salaries. Let's execute it. If I back to my employee table and refresh this table, here you can see now all the employee salaries are $1000. So definitely where clause is very important. So you need to remember it. If you use update command, you need to use where clause. Otherwise, it's going to update all the record. I hope now it's clear for you how updates command work. Thanks for watching this video.